continuing in Siman Peitet, the Shulchan Aruch writes in Sif Gimel, Asur lo litasek b'tzrachav o lelech laderech ad she'yitpilel tfilat Shmona Esrei. So there's halacha that a person is not allowed to take care of his own needs or to go on the road until he prays Shmona Esrei. So over here, it's interesting. Even though the Mishnah Berurah brings down, even if a person, where the place that he's going to get to, he's able to pray b'tzibur over there. I mean, he's driving to work, and let's say he works in the city, and in the city there's a minyan over there, right? There's a minyan in the city, but the Shulchan Aruch still paskins that a person is not allowed to go on the road in order to drive to go to work and then to pray over there by the city. He should really pray before in Queens and then go to the city, even though he's driving to pray over there. At the end of the day, he's really driving to work, and he's also on the way going to pray over there. So if a person has this scenario, it's definitely much more important that he prays first before getting on the road, and then he should go now. Now there's a discussion in the poskim, if a person is driving to, let's say for example he lives in Tel Aviv and he's going to the Kotel, he wants to drive, his whole objective is to go to a special place to pray, let's say the Kotel or Kibbutz Tzadikim, and that's his whole objective. So he's waking up in the morning and he could pray, locally in Tel Aviv, but he wants to go to the Kotel, he wants to pray over there, he wants to pray in some other holy place, and that's his whole goal, his whole matara, his whole objective is to go there. Then Chacham Ovadia is lenient. It's not considered, because it's considered Chavtzei Shemaim. It's considered doing it for it's considered going on the road not for his own needs but for prayer. But again, if it's in a scenario where a person is going to work and on the way, let's say he, like we said, he works in the city, and he'll pray over there. Really, it's more appropriate for him to pray, and it sounds like it's even asur. It's asur for him to pray in the city. He should really pray in Queens in the scenario that we mentioned, and then he should go. Then he should go to work. If you really think about it, it's really the same amount of time. People usually do it just because it's a little bit more convenient. You're trying to beat the traffic. Again, if unless you can justify that over there I have a more kavanah, it's a better minyan or something like that, you can justify it that way. Without justifying it that way, then it's really not appropriate to pray in after a person drives. A person should pray in the place that he is, and then after that head to work. You shouldn't pray in the other place. Okay, we'll continue from here.